Victor, this kind of relates to the story you had wanted to talk about this week.
Yeah, it's just interesting because one thing that and this is kind of like a compilation of like, we did like a compilation of like stories that other people had talked about with with regards to, law firms kind of going all out to try to recruit associates, which, seemed kind of, I mean, you talked about like some firms are trying to really get on this virtual bandwagon and be like, okay, well, we're gonna hire people, hire the best people in whatever city, regardless of where they are, set them up remotely, and then have them work that way. Or we'll give out these big bonuses to people to entice them over to our firm, or we're gonna do this and do that. And it's just like, first of all, it's like it just made me kind of wonder, like, okay, where's all this money coming from? First of all, I thought we were still kind of recovering from like this, you know, from like a downturn in the economy. So it's kind of like, well, where's all this money coming from? And haven't we learned a lesson from like giving out these big guarantees in the past, and kind of like, you know, trying to entice people to come over by giving them, all this money up front, and trying to, not having them really kind of prove that they're worth it, or making them bring in business to a company with it. And it's just like, yeah, it just seems like it's I don't know if it's going to create another bubble, or if it's going to do anything like that. But it just seemed odd that there was all of a sudden there was like this big arms race for associates. Not even, I mean, the articles talked about associates, not even partners. But I assume that, it would apply to partners as well. But yeah, it's just all of a sudden, these firms just trying to pick off people from other firms, and, promising them everything under the sky. It just seems like that doesn't seem like the best way of going about doing things.
Well, I mean, a lot of these firms are saying they've had one of their best years ever over the last year. So um, I don't know how that adds up, but that seems to be what they're saying.